In a city like Philly, there are endless places to see and things to do. With restaurants, museums, and thrift shops, sometimes turning a corner feels like entering another dimension.
Luckily for you, we're here to paint you a picture of all the things you can do in Philadelphia. We have some of the best places to eat, play, and explore all around the city. Join us to see it all on this episode of Just Next Door. Hello everyone and welcome to Just Next Door, the best way to start any journey around Philadelphia. Here we highlight local businesses, attractions, and nonprofits around the area, giving you a tour of the coolest things that Philly has to offer. I'm Cassidy McGonigal.
And I'm Jack Wagner. On this episode of Just Next Door, we have a tour that will take you from Old City to Manayunk, up to Jenkintown, and all the way out to Havertown, with a stop for ice cream along the way. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get going.
The first stop on our journey takes us to Center City, where local host Philly gives the gamers and esports teams of the area a place to sit back, relax, and play. I had the chance to visit myself and check out the awesome things they have to offer. Let's log on.
Locals offers a lot of different things. So one, it's a meeting place for people that are into gaming. They're able to come in, meet with one another. Also, we host tournaments, events, birthday parties, casual play. So if you're looking for a place that's other than your normal living room playing with friends, we're the place that offers all that and more. We have our casual competitors that come in just to meet up with one another. We had different events. We also have tournaments where people come in to compete with our Smash Ultimate event. And then weekends, we open it up to third parties. If you are interested in running your own event at Locals, we are able to work within your budget to figure things out so that way you can host your event.
For me being here for a year now, it's been pretty nice. Like, I've seen some tournaments, I've seen some people, I've met some pros. It's pretty nice.
To me, it's just a special place where people can make friends, and also we can give back to the community. For a place for parents, people like our age and people like all different ages are able to feel safe and have a place that they can come to, it means a lot to me.
I really enjoy what we do here, and there's not a lot of land centers on the East Coast, so I think that adds more dynamic to who we are and what we bring, and really what we provide.
We have so much going on in our lives that it's good to just take a moment for yourself and just indulge in video games and, meet different people that are like-minded like you. That way we all can build each other up as a community and as a city.
What a unique space. I think I'm going to go back and check out their all-day passes. To find out more about these events, head to their website, nerdstreet.com. But sometimes I'd rather unplug when I play a game.
Well, if you're looking for a more old-school gaming experience, 7th Dimension Games in Jenkintown offers just that. Board games, tabletop role-playing games, even dice and miniatures. Their catalog is entertaining across the board.
7th Dimension Games sells board games, card games, miniature war games, paint supplies, and peripherals.
Located in Jenkintown, 7th Dimension Games serves as your local one-stop shop for all things related to tabletop games and more.
People searching the web for games assumes that everybody that sells games sells video games. Instead, we're selling board games that you can sit down with face-to-face. And that's sort of our reason that we're here is sometimes you have to unplug and stop looking at the screen. So people that stare at a screen all day for work are very happy to have a reason to look at something else.
The store holds several events and pickup games, giving the local gaming community a place to play.
People come in and play board games and whatnot that are, self-organized. But I've had a number of people say, are you a club? And the answer is no, we just let you come in and play. Our only ask is that you spend some money while you're here.
Not sure how to play certain games? No worries. The store provides new gamers with crash courses in Magic the Gathering, Dungeons & Dragons, and more.
We really just shoot people at the volunteers, which they start a new campaign are always open to having a brand new player. So it's a nice place to play, nice place to hang out. We try to be more friendly in that way.
Wow, I've never seen a game shop with so much variety before. To check out everything 7th Dimension offers for yourself, you can head to their website, 7thdimensiongames.com. There you can also join their Discord to stay updated on all of their events. But you know what, Jack? After all that, I'm feeling a little bit hungry.
How about barbecue? I happen to know a great place out in Havertown with a barbecue menu that is more than worth the trip. Sophie's Barbecue serves up everything from wings to their famous St. Louis-style ribs. And there's no way you want to stay hush about these hush puppies. Let's get grilling.
Sort of a dual concept. So partnered together, and the spirit side is Forward's, the barbecue side is Sophie's. They became a team food together with this is really truly incredible barbecue.
Sophie's started 2020 in Ardmore. Greg Herman, my best friend, actually got tired of cooking for other people and decided to open up a restaurant. Quickly expanded and then moved here 2022. We burnt down April 22nd the same year, 6 weeks later, and then we just reopened this past March.
It's really just a story that is, sort of an American story, right? Like we have a dream and we want to make it happen. It started small and built up, and it just takes time and perfecting the recipes, and we're really doing well.
We specialize in American barbecue, different styles of barbecue. We're not just we're down on one segment. We do a little bit of Carolina style or Texas style. Basically, all of our favorite barbecue styles we just do. We do brisket, pulled pork, dry rub chicken, ribs, St. Louis style. The smokers are always running in this place, so the neighborhood always smells like barbecue, no matter what. It's a labor of love overall. It's super intense, but we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't love it.
My goal is to just try and create a positive atmosphere, have everyone come in and have a great time, and leave one to come back and have some.
We're all a little family here, but also our community here is very supportive of us. We have fans everywhere. We're involved with a lot of their lives now too, catering events. Also, just for something nice for them to come here and spend their hard-earned money.
I like that it brings something new every day. You get to meet new people every day. I mean, this business is about people, whether it's people working for you, people coming in. So as long as we do right by that, you can win more.
Phew. With all the barbecue, I think I'm full. Although, I think looking through that menu on sophiesbbq.com might make me hungry again. You can also check out their Instagram at sophies_bbq. Maybe I have just enough room left for dessert.
I think you need to chill out, Jack, because you can never go wrong with ice cream from the Franklin Fountain down in Old City. Your sweet tooth is sure to be satisfied by their classic flavors and old-fashioned fizzes, all made with local and ethically sourced ingredients. I'll take Jimmy's with mine, please.
The old-fashioned experience for us starts with the human being friendly and genuine and dressed up as an old-fashioned soda jerk would have been dressed, with a bow tie, looking the part, right? We eat with our eyes. We have containers that are look like Chinese food pails. That's actually the original ice cream box from 1903. And so we learned about what authenticity looked like via some old pictures that are on our office walls. Some of the most popular flavors and items on the menu are the classics. We make a ton of vanilla and chocolate ice cream, milkshakes, root beer floats, and hot fudge sundaes. I think the classics remain classics because people want to know what's going to be here and what's not going to change. So we like to think that those flavors are kind of a fabric of the customer base. A Have a Heart Sunday, which is our philanthropy Sunday. $2 goes to a philanthropy of our staff's choice every month. We try and give back when we can. Franklin Fountain isn't just the only thing we've done in the last 20 years. We actually took over and restored America's oldest candy store down the block, Shane Confectionery. We have a seasonal ice cream shop called Franklin Ice Cream Bar. There's really a lot to see and explore here.
That ice cream was really the cherry on top after some barbecue. Take a look at thefranklinfountain.com to see the countless ways you can try this classic chili treat. And don't forget to head down the block to their second location, Franklin's Ice Cream Bar. We're about to take a short break, but when we come back, our fellow host Ed Cosgrove is going to be speaking to J.D. Holden about his comic book shop, Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm worried about your parents. We need to show them how to spot phishing emails.
Agreed, the scammers are out of control.
Plus, help them add multi-factor authentication.
Yes, we use MFA at work and it's great. Software update? Done. Time to celebrate.
For more information on how to keep yourself and those you care about safe online, go to cisa.gov/secure-our-world.
Did you know that listening to music, enjoying art, or simply holding hands can boost your cognition? Like me, you want to maintain brain health for as long as possible. I'm Kevin Jameson, President of the Dementia Society of America. Please request our free guide filled with 10 building blocks to better brain health, care planning, and facts about dementia. Visit our website at 1-800-DEMENTIA.org or call us at 1-800-DEMENTIA. You want to live life to the fullest, and our free guide can help.
Welcome back to Just Next Door. I'm Ed Cosgrove. Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex is a comic book store right here in Philadelphia. Johnny Destructo's offers a boutique-style experience for you to get your comics, graphic novels, or original art in the best way possible. Hi. So, tell me a little about yourself and what Johnny Destructo's is.
Basically, I'm an illustrator, graphic designer, and comic enthusiast. So I opened up a comic shop in Manayunk. We have comics, games, action figures, statues. I design and print stickers and shirts.
Very cool. So what led you to starting Johnny Destructo's, and how was that journey for you?
How did I start it? My wife had a salon, and she needed to move out of her salon to get a bigger spot. So she said, hey, why don't you take my old spot and then make a shop? And I said, okay.
Very cool. Yeah. That's great. All right, so one of your slogans are for the nerds, by the nerds. What do you think that means?
Well, I didn't know that that was the case. I don't know where you got that from.
Oh, great. Wow, that's interesting.
But yes, we are for everybody.
Sure.
We try to be as welcoming and, what's the word? Yeah, I guess just welcoming to everybody, not just nerds. We like to make nerds out of people who weren't previously nerds. So yeah, I myself am a nerd, and I curate the shop myself, and I make all sorts of art. And we try to bring in as many people as possible and get them reading.
That's great. So you also host game nights and reading clubs. Can you tell us a little about those?
Well, we have Drink and Draw event is one that we do at Fat Lady Brewing next door. And we go upstairs, we seal that off. We have a live nude model come in, and we do a couple hours of figure drawing and have some drinks. And then we also do a book club once a month as well, where we just, we'll vote on a book, we'll get together, and I'll lead a discussion on it.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So you're an illustrator and a t-shirt designer. How does that factor into Johnny Destructo's? Does that?
Half of my business is the t-shirts I design and print and sell at the shop. And then I kind of do it on demand. So if someone comes in and I don't have a certain size, I can generally just print it for them on the spot.
What keeps you passionate about your business?
Oh, man. Every week is new stuff. So for anyone who doesn't know, every week is new comic book day, every Wednesday. And so there's always stuff coming and going in and out of the shop. So that keeps it pretty fresh. A lot of shops is just you fill it once and then you just kind of have a shop and that's it. But every week we get a lot of new stuff, so keeps it fresh.
Very cool. What does the future of Johnny Destructo's look like?
Oh, God, if I die behind the desk, it's probably I've done my job. Is keeping it open, right? In an era where physical media doesn't really exist as much. So yeah, just kind of keeping as we're going. And my wife's hair salon is actually in the back. And then they just expanded upstairs, and now there's a studio, massage studio upstairs as well. So we're just constantly trying to like grow incrementally.
Very cool. All right, so Where can people find you, and how can they get in contact with you, your business, learn more about you?
You can go to jdsherocomplex.com. You can go to johnnydestructo.com, and that is my Etsy store, which is where I sell all my t-shirts and designs as well. And then we also do a show on YouTube. We live stream every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, Cult Pop Podcast Network, and we do that every week.
That's really great.
Yeah.
All right, so can you tell us a little bit more about that live stream, maybe?
Oh, sure. So yeah, Cult Pop Podcast is a show that we do actually twice a week. Every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock is a live stream, and every Wednesday morning we do a comic book review show that doesn't spoil the books that come out that day.
All right, so we're going to take a short break now, but don't forget to learn more about Johnny Destructos at jdsherocomplex.com. We'll come back soon with even more shops, nonprofits, and museums to visit just next door.
Dear University of...
Thank you for your offer
to become student ID number 283471.
While I appreciate your desire
For my impeccable academic record,
I must decline the opportunity
to get a generic degree.
I've decided to tell my story. To be a student,
not a statistic.
I wish you good luck in the future
as I embark on mine.
We live in a country that incarcerates its own people more than any other nation in the world.
The individual can age out of crime. He or she, 9 times out of 10, is no longer thinking like he or she once thought when they were 18. This is a good time to have a second look for everyone. We have 50 years of data that proves to us emphatically that the old way of doing things no longer works.
Welcome back to Just Next Door. Johnny Destructos looks like a really fun shop. Maybe it's time I finally get into some comics. For now, we're going shopping in Germantown. As college students, we like to stick to a budget. So thrifting, clothes, books, and decor at a place like Bargain Thrift is like hitting the jackpot. Let's see if we get lucky today.
Bargain Thrift Center has been operating this location since 1985. It's a great store. We have about 6,000 square feet of high quality used clothing and household goods that we get donated from all across the area, and part of our proceeds go to charity. Thrifting is great because it is part of the circular economy, where instead of making something new, we're just taking what we already have and finding the right person for it.
Bargain's just like such a community staple, not just as like a thrift store, but just like a community hub where like you run into neighbors and get to chit chat and catch up on like whose kid is doing what, or like whose grandma has been doing well, and like
just a circular community of this person may not need this, but I need this. And it helps me really think about what is sustainability in a way of not buying more things, just replacing things.
My stepson attended Chestnut Hill College, and I walked into his dorm room and he had no plates, no forks, no cups, and I'm like, I have plates. So I gathered up enough to make him very comfortable at college at a very minimal price.
I feel great about it. I'm happy to know that I am part of a smaller thrift store that does have the ability to support their community, rather than a large chain thrift store that puts up the idea of supporting their community.
So we're open Monday.
That place had so much variety. I bet I could decorate my dorm and build a new wardrobe all in one visit. To do the same, visit bargainthriftcenter.com or check them out on Instagram at Bargain Thrift Center to take a look at their newest finds.
Places like Bargain Thrift are great for students like us who want to decorate our dorms on a budget. But not everyone has access to a safe place to live and decorate for themselves. That's why groups like Project Homework work to bring permanent affordable housing to the people of Philadelphia. Let's check out some of the work they do.
This address is 1415 Fairmount, but just up the street at 1515 Fairmount is the original location of Project Home. Right next door to that on Fairmount Avenue is a thrift store. Not only produces income for Project Home, but in addition, provides a place where we can offer employment to the people we serve. Home and Project Home stands for housing, opportunities for employment, medical care, and education. We have over 1,063 single housing units throughout Philadelphia. My role here at Project Home as a senior revenue accountant is to record all the revenue. Huge things is to oversee the donations, the private funding donations that come into Project Home, which we're very thankful for. And if you want to donate, projecthome.com. If you need Project Home services, or if you see someone on the street you think maybe we can help, our outreach number is 215-232-1984. If you're in the area and you want to stop into our offices, they're at 1515 Fairmount Avenue. And importantly, right next door is our thrift shop. So if you like to do a little shopping, get something for yourself and help people out. It's a great thing to do.
That is some really great work Project Home is doing for the community. You can donate or check out more about their projects bringing accessible housing, employment, education, and medical care to Philly at their website, projecthome.org. Now, Jack, didn't you mention something about a museum earlier?
I did. This week, I got the chance to visit the Woodmere Art Museum over in Chestnut Hill. Woodmere has so much amazing art, but part of what makes it really cool is that it is housed in a 19th century mansion. Let's go check out some of Philly's best artwork.
Woodmere, first of all, tells the most important thing is that it tells the story of Philadelphia art and artists. But something that is very special about it is that this was once somebody's home. And we try to treat every visitor who comes in here like they are entering our home. Well, one of the things Woodmere is most proud of is our Violet Oakley collection. Violet Oakley was the first woman to ever receive a public commission for any building, and it happened to be the Pennsylvania State Capitol in Harrisburg. The Children's Gallery you have to go into. We work with a great musician and a producer, somebody who's well known in Philadelphia, Warren Ory. And so I called him and I said, do you want to start a jazz program here? And that's how it started. I would like people to know that there's something here for everyone, that what we want people to do is come and have an experience and to enjoy the art and to have experiences that resonate with you, to find your own personal meaning and to share it with others.
Yeah, I was really happy to have the opportunity to visit the museum. While I was there, they also told me that they're getting a new building soon that they hope to open up next spring. It's an old convent that they're hoping to move some of their permanent exhibitions into. So next spring when that opens, I think I'm gonna go check it out.
That seems like such a cool art museum. To donate and learn more about their exhibitions, events, and all that jazz, go to woodmereartmuseum.org. Now, I think we have time for one last stop.
We've had the chance to see some art. Now I think it's time we visit an artist. Laura Nicole Walker is a local artist based right here in Philly. She specializes in watercolors to capture people, pets, and special moments right on the page. Let's see what she's working on.
So right here we are at Pretzel Park Farmers Market. People come for the fresh food and produce, but they also come to see vendors like us who are local in the community and just making unique things that they can't find anywhere else. My business is Laura Nicole Walker, named after me. I have been an artist my entire life. Since I could hold a pencil, I've been drawing or painting. And it was only until last year that I decided that I wanted to have sort of a side hustle. So I started doing portraits of families, and I started just asking some of my mom friends, like, hey, if I were to draw the little illustration of your family, would you like it? And I started doing some examples of my family, and the response I got was overwhelming. Like, oh my gosh, yes, I'd pay so much money for that. As soon as I kind of put that ask out there and saw the interest, people were asking me to do paintings for them. I just really connected with the medium of watercolor, and I fell in love with it. So I just became prolific and just kept painting what people asked me to paint, painting things for myself. I'll pretty much paint anything. You can find me on Instagram at Laura Nicole Walker, and you can also find me on Facebook, same name, Laura Nicole Walker.
What beautiful artwork and such an interesting business that's right in Philly. You can often find Laura selling at the Pretzel Park Farmers Market each month, or head over to our website, lauranicolewalker.com, and our Instagram, Laura Nicole Walker, to keep up with her work. But for now, I think our tour of the city has come to a close.
Philadelphia sure is a colorful place, and we hope that we've added some more of that color to your canvas with this episode. From thrift shops to museums and plenty of restaurants, there's always something to do in this city.
If you want to keep up with every place we visit, past, present, and future, or you're just going to miss us too much, follow us on our Instagram at LaSalle TV. There, you can find tons of cool shows just like this one. But for now, I'm Cassidy McGonigal.
And I'm Jack Wagner. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch up with you next time on Just Next Door.